The last section of Unit 9.5 is surface area and volume of spheres. So let's go ahead and think about what a sphere is. I'm going to draw a circle, and I draw kind of a dotted curve behind it, and a regular curve in front. That's how we draw a sphere. And if we look at our formulas, surface area is 4 pi r squared. Volume is 4 over 3 pi r to the third. The key thing we need is our radius. So here's the radius. We need the radius for surface area. We need the radius for volume. Let's go ahead and look at example 1. Write it down. I also want you to pause the video so that they can just go ahead and try it. Now I do want you to note diameter is 10, so make sure you do something with that. Now that you've had a chance to try it, let's go ahead and find the surface area. Surface area, 4 pi r squared. We need our radius. Since the diameter is 10, our radius is 5. 4 pi 5 squared, so that's 100 pi meters area, so squared. For volume, let's write the formula down. Again, I need my radius. My radius is 5. So that's 4 over 3 pi times 125. Now, if I'm leaving this in terms of pi, 3 does not go into 125. 4 times 125 is 500, so this is 500 over 3 pi meters to the third. And if I wanted you to find it to the nearest tenth, we'd plug this in the calculator and get 523.6 meters to the third. So this one's in terms of pi. This one's to the nearest tenth. Remember, just read your directions so you know which one they want. Example 2. Write it down. Go ahead and read this. Find the surface area of a sphere with volume of 4,500 pi. We know surface area is 4 pi r squared. We need the radius. They didn't give us the radius, though. They gave us the volume. Volume is 4 over 3 pi r to the third. So if I plug this in, I can solve for my radius. So let's go ahead and solve. Well, we can divide by pi, cross out the pi's. Now, how do I get rid of this fraction, this 4 over 3? We times by the reciprocal. So 3 times 4,500 divided by 4, I get 3,375. How do I undo r to the third? I take my cubed root. On your calculators, Oh, I spelled calculator weird. You're going to need to type in a 3, hit the second button, and then find this button where the X is in the index. Typing the 3 first puts X in the index. Go ahead and everyone figure out how to do that on your calculator right now. You should get R equals 15. And we're going to go ahead and plug it in. And we get 900 pi centimeters. Surface area is squared. Last example. Go ahead and write it down. So we're finding the volume, and we know the circumference is 18 centimeters. Well, volume of a sphere, 4/3 pi to the third, so I need my radius. They gave us the circumference. Since they gave us the circumference, we can solve for the radius. So to solve, notice this says 18, not 18 pi. Up here it said 4,500 pi. A lot of people mess up on that. They either forget to write the pi here or they add the pi here. This doesn't say 18 pi, just 18. So we're going to do 18 divided by 2 pi in the calculator. Four decimal places, 2.8648. We'll plug that in. So the third. We're going to do this to the nearest 10th, so we're going to go ahead and use our pi button on our calculators. And we get 98.4853 centimeters to the third. If you're having trouble cubing things on the calculator, remember we have the caret, the exponent button, and then you hit a 3.